Well, good morning, good evening, and good day, wherever you're from. Thanks again for joining me, and thank you. That last video I did very, very well, very, very quickly. Nowhere near the numbers that some of these famous YouTubers are, but it was very encouraging just how well it was viewed, because, you know, you need hundreds of thousands of subscribers to earn any money from it, and the people that do earn money from it, you know, have made that decision to give up their day jobs and basically work on content all the time, and that also comes with obligations. You're then obliged to churn out stuff all the time, sometimes just for the sake of it, and I don't want to do that. I just want to put out some stuff that I think is worthwhile sharing with you, and also as a grandmother, leaving a bit of a legacy behind for my granddaughters, you know. We're going down the cage in a minute, and we're going to choose a bike to go on this weekend's adventure, and I'm very excited because I think it's going to be a good one. It might even end up being in two parts because I think there's a lot going to go on. But a lot of people ask me about my little apartment. It's a second bedroom, and I've got all my artwork up here, and it's a combination of these are just prints of what I've done, and it's got some of the things that I've exhibited. That's the Decades of Dylan. It's got some people there that you may recognise, the Italian series, and then over here there's a whole bunch of people that I've just done. Some have been sold, most haven't. I'm not in it for the money aspect. So that's the second bedroom. So I thought I'd just show you that before I go. These are these dry bags that I bought from Temu to see how they go. I haven't worked out how I'm going to strap them on yet, but they roll down and the air pushes out. So it's quite heavy, but it's quite compact. So let's go down to the cage and we can talk about where we're going. Choose the bike we're going to ride. And I'll tell you why I've chosen it. The bike we're taking today is, again, the beautiful ROadmaster WALLY. Anyway, there she is. Another look. Still got all those balls hanging there. I swear to God, I'm going to be single for life because everyone thinks if they go out with me, they're going to think they're probably going to be my next ornament. And they probably will. The reason why I'm taking WALLY today is because I'm not doing a show as such. It's gotten down to the point where Calamity, I've got a big trip coming up with Calamity, is more for when I'm doing shows and bike events and when people want to see her, and it's a bit of a thing. When I'm just sort of riding to do the odd story and things like that, this is the bike for me. It's, you know, it's comfortable, it's so easy, and it's a delight to ride. Calamity's good as well, but whenever I've ridden WALLY, when I go to ride Calamity, I think, oh my God, the clutch is so stiff, she's so heavy. She's more cumbersome because she's got that slightly longer rake on the front forks. That's why WALLY is doing this weekend's trip. And where are we going? This is where we're going. I've got such a good system with Calamity that I've just got these hooks that hook onto the saddle. But because I don't have as many hook spaces with WALLY, I think it might work. Anyway, we'll give it a go. I've got to get better at this packing game. Anyway, I found another set of balls, and I'm not sure, I don't think they're ever going to have a name on them, because I don't think there's going to be any more moments where I'm going to enter into a relationship. I think it's just solo life for me, and I'm happy with that. You know, a lot of this is highway travel, so I won't be filming, obviously. I'd like to be off the highway the whole time, but you just sort of can't do it all, you know. Today is about probably nearly 7 hours or 6 hours plus stops, so I won't be getting in till late this afternoon. But I'm very excited about going to Binalong to start with. Fuel stop chat. It's quite chilly, but it's going to be a beautiful day. About an hour and a half from Binalong. I've been on the road already now for an hour and a half. I want to chat about the Europe trip. So I'm in the stages of planning that. So as you may know, that Indian are going to ship my bike over to the big Indian Riders Festival in the Czech Republic. It's a 4-day festival towards the end of June, the third week in June. It's about 2 hours south of Prague this time. It's a new site. Shipped to London. Calamity Jane leaves in end of February. I'm just in the process of planning all that. I want to do Ireland, Scotland while I'm over there, and a whole bunch of other countries. but I'm a little bit nervous, and I'll tell you why at the next stop, why I'm a little bit nervous. Well, I've just stopped. I had a quick snack, some cheese and crackers. I've got to up my dairy, I've been told. I don't eat a lot of dairy. I don't eat a lot, actually. In fact, I haven't eaten very much in the last few months now. I've gotten a bit thin, I think. I need to... First time in my life I'm saying I think I need to put on weight. Now, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. I want to talk about the Europe trip, but I think I might save that. I've got to do a bit more planning to be able to share that with you, because I don't want to waste time just blabbering on about friggin' nothing. So I want to have some substantial stuff to share with you. We're now in Binalong, but I think I just missed the turn off. I don't know. This sort of looks like it might be the road to Binalong, and it had an arrow. Well, the reason I'm stopping in Binalong is that my 4 times great uncle was known as Binalong Bill, and he is buried out here. He lived to over 100, and he dug his own grave. And Binalong, this area was known as just a bush area, bush rangers, country folk. Beautiful, like there's a little river around there. Well, it all seems very quiet. Post office, real estate, general store. There's a coffee place there, and the pub will be open in a minute. So we will find out what's going on in Binalong. What's going on with this pack, but she's staying put. It's not exactly how I started out though. 2 little pigs. Are you guys locals?
Yes, yes.
Lived here and was known as Binalong Bill.
Okay.
And okay, thank you. Hello. Are you Billy?
Yeah.
So Billy, my name's Chris.
Hello, Trish.
That was known as Binalong Bill. The Haywood Andrews side of my family. It might have been Bill Andrews. Have you heard of him?
Yeah.
Yep, Binalong Bill. He lived to 100, and he dug his own grave. That's the only bit I know.
That's right, yeah, he's got a long beard.
That's him. That's the one. I have got a picture of it.
Oh,
but
good.
Yep.
Yeah, he had a daughter married to the baker here.
Oh,
I think
okay.
he was an Italian.
Right. You watch those Italians.
Mm-hmm.
You got to watch those Italians.
Are you?
Me, I'm not Italian. No, I think I'm a 4th generation convict. Actually, I'm so Aussie, so Anglo, I should say. His son-in-law had the bakery. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
And how long have you been here for?
83 years.
83 years. So you were born here.
Yeah, born here.
Well, I would consider you a true local. What else happens in Binalong?
Oh, not a lot nowadays.
No. Well, good on you, Billy. Well, thanks for the chat. Right, go to the end, watch me get lost, turn right, and then left past the monastery. Kodak moment. Oh, St. Patrick's Church. Right, I don't think I can get in. Let's just park it here. I don't think this is what you call a high traffic zone area. I'm in the cemetery. Well, I've been walking around for a while. There's still quite a few graves to check. I'm running out of time. Anyway, I think I found it. Because I know he dug his own grave, I think this is it. That sort of looks like a grave that a man would dig himself. Okay, I can't believe it. I have found it. William Andrews died the 1st of December 1947, aged 100 years, 7 months. So he's dug his own grave with the rest of the family. His wife died at 70. Daughter, Edith. Samuel, he was 60. I don't know what the relationship is there, but I'll find out. So there you go. I can't believe it, I found it. Wow. That's a nice touch, isn't it? I could spend quite a bit of time in cemeteries, reading the headstones and the years and the ages. It's a bit macabre of me, I guess, but it's interesting stuff. I can't believe I found them. It's fantastic. There's some magpies up there. They might try and get me. I don't know how I do it, but I managed to get myself lost, even in a tiny little country town with probably 6 roads. I've come in at another angle, but it's interesting. And we'll find our way to the pub. It was a bit tricky getting around that cemetery. I was on that dirt road, but I managed to turn it round. If I was on Calamity, it would have been a lot more difficult. It's good practice for me, just doing shit on my own. Okay. Are you open or no?
Yeah, come on in.
Binalong Bill.
Yes, I'll get you a picture of Binalong Bill.
Oh, would
so
you?
Are you related to Tara Haywood?
Yes, so I'm from the Haywoods.
Oh my God, you poor thing. No,
So
she's
I'm-
lovely, Tara.
Tara, so Julie Haywood from, that's where I'm going now, Griffith.
Yeah.
She's the one that's done the whole family tree.
Right.
Amazing. I'll stop at Binalong, your 4 times great uncle. She said, and then she gave me a bit of history about Binalong Bill. He was an Andrews,
Yeah.
and he's, I don't know. Anyway.
Do you know the Andrews?
No, I don't.
I'm not.
William Andrews was his name.
Yeah, that's right. And if you'd have come in yesterday, I reckon John Stadmiller would have known, wouldn't he?
Right.
And he was here.
I will support the economy and buy a drink in a minute. So that's Binalong Bill there. And
I'll get this all right.
hello. This is the dining room. This is where the picture of Binalong Bill was taken. So they've brought it out for me, but that's some more history. My favourite is crumblam cutlets. Favourite food. I think I could do a whole big dinner. What's Binalong famous for? Is it
Banjo Patterson.
Banjo?
Went to school here.
Banjo Patterson went to school
His
here.
next farm is just 4 kilometres out, 5-6 kilometres out of town.
Oh, his farm.
Binalong,
Oh,
where he grew up, went to school here in Binalong.
bushranger who? John
Gilbert.
John Gilbert. Yeah, I did read that there was a lot of bushranger activity around here.
Yeah, he was shot here and is buried at Road.
Right.
Janet Dawson lived here.
Janet.
Dawson
Dawson?
lived here. She's a Archibald Prize winner. And
Yes.
She painted this picture of a local person.
Oh,
Who
no.
lives in Melbourne.
Oh, Melbourne.
Or Victoria.
I used to live in Melbourne. Right. Any other juicy gossip that I need to know about?
Well, we've been trying for years and years and years to get our sand-grown championships here in Binalong.
Next weekend, Sand
But-
Green Golf.
Yeah, it's a
World
world champions.
Men's
World Men's Championship.
Sand Green Championship.
What the? I've never heard of Sand Green Golf.
Yeah, but we're on sand because in the drought here we can't have grass greens. So
Yes,
we've
of course.
got sand greens.
It's a massive claim to fame.
I've been working hard for a long time.
There'll be, I think there'll be 150 professional golfers.
A lot of towns have a mythical creature or something that, like the Black Panther, or do you have anything like that roams the streets here?
We have a
Yeah.
lion.
The Billy Arabin.
Oh,
He's the
yeah.
father of half the town.
Oh, he's the father of. Oh, okay, so he's
He's an uncle of half the town.
he's an uncle of half the town.
Never get married.
No.
So he's just a bit of a Lothario sort of a.
He never got married.
Is he Italian?
No.
No.
My God, you know.
So the population's about 600?
About 350.
Oh, it's gone down since. I spoke to Billy up on the corner. He said about 600.
That's him. That's Billy
That's the
Arabin.
fellow we're talking about.
Oh, that's the guy you're talking about, the one he's 83 and born here and lived here his whole life.
We reckon he's 103 and he's still going to live for another 200.
So he's sort of, you reckon he's connected to just about everyone in the town
Yep.
by some form of DNA,
Yep.
whether it's his own or that. He was very charming. What was your name again?
Tim.
Tim. And you're?
Wayne,
Wayne and
But
Bart.
we're all on.
Tim, Wayne and Bart have been very gracious, given me lots of information, let me walk around, and thanks for bringing out the picture of Binalong Bill, my uncle, my 4 times great uncle, William Andrews.
That's all. Yeah.
What an interesting town. Get to Griffith. I won't be going through Cootamundra. I thought I was, but I won't be. So it's just really now 2.5, 3 hours. Let's get there. I'm changing helmets. My head gets so itchy under these things. I've always preferred actually the open face, but I must say the closed is very handy on big long rides and when the weather's shit, it just gives you a bit more protection. Bye Binalong! What a cool little place. Very, very Australian bush grave site of the bushranger Gilbert. Christ, that came up quick. Big dip there, I nearly lost it. So what would I have done if I dropped the bike? Well, I probably would have stayed here and waited for someone to come along and ask them for help. Let's go and see this bloody grave. Johnny Gilbert, rest in peace. Look, Google Johnny Gilbert, the bushranger that was shot. Was shot dead by Constable John Bright, battle with police near Binalong on Saturday 13th of May 65. He was only 25 years old at the time of his death. Followed a life and crime of 12 years and was the most reckless villain of the Gardner Hall gangs of bushrangers. On the credit side, he can be said that he was a splendid horseman, a deadly shot, game with fist or gun, always polite to women, and irrepressible good humour and witty speech. I only walked up that little fucking hill and I'm puffed already. Talk about out of shape, out of condition, out of shape. These beautiful little flowers. Let's get to Griffith. Let me get this bike out of this bloody hole first as well. Was there an accident, was there?
A caravan ute.
Oh, I saw that down there on the tow truck.
Some sort of head on, I'd say.
Oh, Jesus. No one's hurt though. Don't know. You fix up bikes for underprivileged kids?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, like little motorbikes and little trial bikes. Good on you. What was your name?
David.
David.
I've actually got a mini chopper that I'm doing at the moment. It's a 125 full speed.
You can get going.
Yeah, you can, Don.
Great, thank you so much. Nice to be recognised. David, the guy that stopped me, pulled me over, recognised me. He said, I saw you on TV last week. I don't know, they must have recycled some footage from some other time. Anyway, he's radioed through to everybody and go, well, we've got a celebrity on the road. I was a bit chuffed about that. So he said, the bike looks a bit different. I said, yeah, that's another one. 2.5 hours away. I don't care how long it takes me. I love being out here. And we're going through Ardlethan, which is the home of the Kelpie dog, which is, one of those sheep dogs, working dogs. They're fabulous dogs, very smart. 33,333 kilometres I've done. I haven't done it, but I got Wally when I was about 30,000, so I've done just over 3,000 Ks. Oh, so many bugs on this. How's the vision been? Covered in bugs. The bike's covered in bugs. Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo!
That's considered a
Come back.
weed infested morning. Hello.
Hello, Mum. It's me. I'm just letting you know I've arrived in Griffith.
Oh, you have a good trip?
Oh, yeah, it's been a long day, but a good day. I saw your, I don't know, your DNA relative. I found his grave as well.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
it a tombstone?
Yeah, he's with 4. So he's with his wife who died at 80, Edith, his daughter, and I think it might be her husband on the other side. So there's 4 headstones.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Hello, Gloria.
Hi, Julie. How are you keeping?
I'm good. I'm just getting the socks and the undies off the clothesline while Chris is filming me.
Well, I'm here safe,
Julie,
and
all
I'll.
the best, love.
Yeah, you too, Gloria. Lovely chatting with you. Once I get
You know
down.
you're always welcome to come up here and see us in the cold, cold snow.
And everyone's well. Dad's okay. You're okay.
Yeah, we're all good.
All
darling.
good. Into Sydney on Monday.
All right then, just be careful.
Yeah, I will be. It was a good ride. The bike's going really well. Okay then.
You got Wally's bike.
I'm on Wally. Yeah, I'm on Wally for this trip. So,
Okay.
I'll ring you when I get in. Bye, Mum. Bye.
Okay, darling.
Bye.
Bye, darling.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, that's the end of this video. This is part 1 done. I'll probably might sit in bed and edit tonight, maybe.